Exercise Pashtun Dawn being run for the very final time. These men and women are preparing to spend 6 months or more in Afghanistan, and each is making painstaking preparations. Pre-deployment training for Afghanistan has become a regular part of Army life over the last 12 years. And while elements of it may have changed, such as not least the equipment, it is still essentially the same. But make no mistake, with everything now based in and around Camp Bastion and very few troops out on the ground, Op Herrick 20 is going to be very different.
A year or so ago you would have found us in central Helmand in the green zone. We're now going to be based entirely out of Camp Bastion, and the other main difference is that the Afghan security forces are firmly in the lead now, and we're just helping them with the last few bits in order to make sure that's a sustainable and enduring situation.
It's a measure of progress in Helmand that he and his headquarters aren't deploying. Instead, these troops come directly under American command. And with vast amounts of materiel to ship out, it's the logisticians who have one of the hardest jobs.
And it's important to remember that the redeployment effort has been going on for the best part of, well, approaching 2.5 years now. Yes, of course, we are the final act in terms of the headquarters delivering redeployment, and we've got a job to do certainly this year. I'm sure it will have its challenges, but you know, the most important thing is that it's very doable, and it's a really exciting prospect to make sure that we end the operation in a very effective way, given the investment that the UK and our soldiers have made in Afghanistan.
4,000 people are deploying on this latest Op Herrick. That's down from a peak of 10,000. But Helmand is still a conflict zone, and 20 Brigade is taking 5 rifles as its manoeuvre battle group.
We are the last combat unit to be in Helmand, and we'll be outside the wire, but it'll be very, very different from any previous tour, I think. We'll be operating that area around Bastion that's always fallen to other units in the past rather than army units, and yeah, it will be different in that respect, I think.
For troops in Bastion until the bitter end, things will be more austere, almost expeditionary, as certain luxuries are withdrawn. The key, though, for most is that they should be home for Christmas. Will Inglis, Forces News, Salisbury Plain.